Hey everybody. I am sorry that I'm not able to be at TLN today, but I did want to go through this thing with you guys about presetting breakout rooms. So I'm actually going to walk you through, I'm going to preset some breakout rooms for our TLM so you can see how I do it. So the first thing you're going to need, and it's hard to see this, but what the form or the application, sorry, the application that you're going to use to do this is TextEdit. So we all have Macs, so this is the easiest thing to do on TextEdit. I know it works on TextEdit. It may work on other things like Word or Google Sheets or any of that stuff, but I know it works in TextEdit or TextEdit, so that's what I'm using. So basically, the file that you have to construct is called a CSV file. C is in Charlie, S is in Sam, V is in Victor. And it stands for a comma separated value file. Okay, so you can see on this thing, this test document that I have right here. This is the document you need to start with. Okay, this part right here that I'm going to highlight. This is the header that Zoom uses to sort of like decode all the stuff you use. Okay, so it says pre-assign room name and then a comma and then email address. So there's only two fields you need to fill in for this. Okay. And I've done a little like example here for you. So you got the room name we're going to call as room 1. Okay, and it can be called anything you want. It can be called parrots. It doesn't really matter. Okay, you can put anything you want there for the room name, comma, and then you need the student's email. Okay, or the whoever you're assigned to a breakout room. Okay, so you can see I'm putting this generic student in room 1. So room 1, comma, student at aaps.k12.mi.us. Here is an example of, I'll pull up Symphony Band. So here's our document for Symphony Band. And actually this one is wrong because it's missing the header, so I'll just fix that right now because it needs this in it. So there we go. All right, now it will work. So you've got your header in there, pre-assigned room name, comma, email address. Okay, and you can see who we're assigned to room 1, room 2, room 3, etc. Okay. So once you have your file made, okay, and actually just to show you one more thing, no spaces. Okay, there's no space after the room name. So you got the room name and then the comma and then no space after the comma. If you put a space in there, it might mess things up. So no spaces in there. So I actually have a TLN group assignment in here. So here we go. We're going to put Leach in room 1. Although he's hosting, I'm not sure how that'll work, but the rest of them should work. Okay. Room 2 is Rob and Jason, and room 3 is Aaron. Okay. And I'm going to then pull up my Zoom window that I'm making this the meeting details for this one in. Okay. And it's named High School TLN, today's date, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to scroll down here to breakout room pre-assign. Okay, I'm going to select that. And then you can create the rooms by hand in Zoom. Okay, if you want to do it that way, that's fine too. So you would just click create room. You'd select plus to add a breakout room, and then you'd add the emails here. Okay, so you can do that. Okay, the other way to do it is this import from CSV. Okay, so once you got that, you can either browse, or if you want, you can drag and drop your file right there. I'm going to browse since I've got that file open. So I'm going to go to desktop, TLN groups, choose. Okay. And there you go. And actually, yeah, it looks like because Leach is the host, listed as a host, it didn't put him in room 1. So it's just going to create room 2 and room 3, which is fine. So I'm going to hit save. Okay, now that's there, and then I'm going to click save down here. And that's it. So now when you create that Zoom, when you go to breakout rooms, those should pre-populate. Now, Rob and I had some issue where if we uploaded the CSV file during the meeting, it wouldn't do it. It wasn't enough time. So you just got to make sure those are done before the meeting starts. So I hope that answers some questions for that, and let me know if you have any, if it's not clear or whatever. All right, thanks guys.